Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to solve simultaneous equations in three variables. That's when you have three equations and three unknowns, in this case x, y and z. Here's the three equations that I'm going to show you how to solve, and these are the steps that I'm going to use to solve them. So first step is going to be to pick two equations and eliminate one of the variables. You can pick any two you want and you can eliminate any variable that you want. Sometimes some variables are easier to eliminate than others. So you go for whatever one is the easiest. Step 2, pick another two equations. You can pick any two, just not the same two again, and eliminate the same variable as before. This leaves us with two equations in two variables which can be solved like normal simultaneous equations. The two solutions that you get from these two equations, you're going to sub into any of your original equations, and then you'll get your third solution. So what I'm going to do over here, the first two equations that I'm going to pick, I'm going to have a look and see, are there any variables that already have opposite coefficients? And I can see I have minus 2z and plus 2z. So I'm going to choose equation 1 and equation 3. And I'll be able to eliminate z straight away. So equation 1 is 3x plus 4y minus 2z equals 8. Equation 3 is 9x plus 8y plus 2z equals minus 13. I can add these two equations and I get 3x plus 9x is 12x, 4y plus 8y is 12y, minus 2z plus 2z, that's equal to 0, that's what I wanted to happen. And this is equal to 8 minus 13, which is minus 5. I'm going to label this equation as equation 4, and I'll be using that equation again in a little while. Okay, so now I have to pick two other equations and eliminate the same variable. So the two that I'm going to choose are 1 and 2 because I have minus 2z and plus 14z, and I can easily eliminate z's by multiplying the first equation by 7. So I'm going to take equation 1 and I'm going to times it by 7. So 3x times 7 is 21x, 4y times 7 is 28y, minus 2z times 7 is minus 14z, and then 8 times 7 is 56. Now I'll take equation 2, and I don't need to do anything to equation 2 because I have plus 14z in there. So 6x minus 12y plus 14z is equal to 56. Sorry, not 56. It's equal to minus 59. I'm going to add these two together now. 21x plus 6x is 27x. 28y minus 12y is plus 16y. The minus 14z and the 14z again add to 0. And then 56 minus 59 is going to be minus 3. And I'm going to label this equation as equation 5. So the next step is, this leaves two equations in two variables which can be solved. These are my two equations here, equation 4 and equation 5. I'm going to solve them and find the values for x and y. So equation 4 and equation 5. Now let's have a look at them and see what I can eliminate first of all. Okay, so 12x, 12y, 27x, 16y, there's nothing easy that's jumping out at me that I can eliminate. I could maybe bring in fractions and try and get this to 16y, but I won't do that. Instead, I'll multiply this one by 16 and this one by minus 12. Okay, so equation 4 multiplied by 16. So it's 12x plus 12y minus 5, everything multiplied by 16. It's 192x plus 192y equals minus 80. Equation 5 multiplied by minus 12. Okay, so 27x multiplied by minus 12 gives me minus 324x minus 192y equals 36. So now I have opposite coefficients there in the y's, so I can cancel them out easily. 192x minus 324x is going to give minus 132x. The y's are equal to 0. And minus 80 plus 36 is minus 44. So 132x minus 132x is equal to minus 44. I'm going to divide both sides by minus 132. And that gives me x equal to 1/3. Okay, I want to find my value of y now, so I'm going to sub this value for x into one of my equations. I'm going to put it into this equation here, it's probably the easiest one. So 12 times a third plus 12y equals minus 5. 12 times a third is 4. So 4 plus 12y equals minus 5. 12y equals minus 5 minus 4, which is minus 9. Divide both sides by 12. I get y is equal to minus 9 over 12, which simplifies to minus 3 over 4. So those are my two values for x and y. The last step is the two solutions can be substituted into any equation to find the third solution. So I can put these into any of my equations at all. The equation that I'm going to put them into is this one here, 3x plus 4y minus 2z equals 8. So that's 3 times a third plus 4 times minus 3/4 minus 2z equals 8. Okay, 3 times a third is 1. 4 times minus 3/4 is minus 3. Minus 2z equals 8. So minus 2z equals 8 plus 3 minus 1, which is 10. Divide both sides by minus 2 to get z equals minus 5. So my three solutions are x equals a third, y equals minus 3/4, and z equals minus 5. To check if you're right, you'll want to sub these values in to these equations here, and you'll see that they will all work out perfectly. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.